The following content is rated M for mature due to graphical content such as gore and sexualized scene. Please do not watch the following content unless you are above 18 age or older. Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Remastered. So, today's episode is going to be more on trying to get to activate certain things and stuff of that nature. So, I decided to look up online because I kind of figured to myself, I was like, okay, something tells me that even though we're supposed to explore a little bit in Ahsoka, I don't think we're at the point where, you know, hey, things are going to roll. Technically, yes, but technically, no. And I will explain later on. But first things first, the northern part of the city is restored, and now you can go inside. But we weren't the first ones here. Well, we're still pumped up. I'm going to help restore the city, too. Yeah, so now we can explore that one section that was blocked off a while back, if you remember. But first things first, our collector here. Maybe he's rebuilt. The inner areas have been restored, I hear. We still have a ways to go, though. I want to open up soon. Well, better get back to work. Okay, so you're not ready yet. Okay, so the question is, which way is which? I don't know. I know it's somewhere, but I know it's this way, I believe. Because there's like a building that we couldn't go in due to the fact that it was kind of blockaded. So I imagine it's this way. So let's see, I believe we go this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I believe this is it. We finally restored the area, and now you can go and look around. It's full of demons, though. Yep, this is the place we need to go. Oh yeah, full of demons isn't kidding. Let's see. We finally restored the area, but it's filled with demons. Oh well. Fatomi should be ready to give his prophecy at I don't know. I think I'll go there. Are you going? Well, eventually I will, but for the time being right now, I want to see what's going on here. What? We believe in coexistence, so there's no violence here. Judging by your size, I doubt it. But what am I to question? So long as you don't start anything, I won't judge. Let's see. Should encounter a hypo here. I do need to start recruiting some more demons, though. I'm low on cash, and unfortunately, it's hard to recruit many. Let's see. Ooh, Chaos Blade sounds like it'd be a cool one. Okay, good. For a second there, I was like, are you gonna do something bad to me? Ah, there she is. Things have been heating up in Ikebura lately. I heard someone saw Hikawa by the building that used to be the Matra headquarters. That should be it then, technically. That should be the one that triggered the whole thing. So in other words, we can head back to Ikebura to trigger Hikawa's thing. So we want to do that so that we can get the good ending that we want to get. But we'll do some exploring here and see what all we can find. Maybe some more goodies. Okay, well there's a save terminal there. Might be worth exploring then. Especially since the enemies aren't really that big of a hassle at the moment. Ooh, 2 items. This might be good. Now we talking. We getting some cash now. If I can get more cash, that'd be good. That's actually the hardest part right now, is getting money. I mean, record. I did purchase the DLC that has the extra dungeons. And I did try them out. There are 2 extra dungeons. One of them provides extra money source, and the other one provides extra experience source. And I did try out both of them, and both of them are actually pretty handy. Not gonna lie, it definitely helps for a game like Nocturne. Because, not to say that Nocturne's hard. I mean, it can be, depending on how you rush through and stuff. But if you're like me and you're constantly, like, grinding for experience, which where I'm at right now, you will not need much experience, or you will not need to worry about it at all. It's one of those things where you kind of overpower the enemy at times. But then again, maybe you won't overpower them, but sometimes, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is that because of the way you level up the character and stuff, 10 levels is not going to be a big difference compared to like 20 or so, depending on what you level up. Like say, you know, if you level up your vitality or luck, it's not going to be a big drastic change. It would be beneficial to a certain degree, but it's not going to be like day and night type scenario, you know. It's like, oh yeah, I'm able to kill an enemy in one hit in just 5 levels. No, that's nothing. Now, if you level up all your attacks, that's different. And then, like, your agility, that might be another factor. Guarantees that you'll hit with no problems. And, of course, depending on the enemy's level, depends on the likelihood that you can hit them and stuff. But then you have magic, which I don't think contributes to the magic's power, because you do get powerful magic spells. It just more or less includes how many MP you have. I could be wrong. I just know that agility contributes not only to accuracy, but it also includes evasion. So it's like, that's definitely an important factor. It's one of those things where it's like, learning the game's stats is very important. If you don't learn it, you will more than likely not get very far in the game. What you won't. I know there's a save terminal and all, but we'll go into that in just a little bit. I want to explore the rest of this dungeon. Plus, actually, this will actually give me a good time to talk a little bit in regards to the game. I mean, Nocturne, I'm praising it, but at the same time, there's also some situations that people might have with Nocturne. Nocturne is one of those older games. Oh, who are you? By the way, some hipster-looking guy started living in the terminal room. He a buddy of yours? Well, yeah. Then you should drop by once in a while to check up on him. Take the advice of a long-time Osaka resident. Okay. I don't know if he's referring to the terminal back at the entrance or this terminal, which we'll find out in a sec. I guess he kind of looks hipster, but I don't... Hipster tends to be thrown around all the time, okay? Like, okay. Technically, the hipster term, and I know I'm kind of flipping back and forth between subjects, but we'll get back to the previous one if I can remember. But hipster tends to get flopped around like all the time. Like all the flippin' time. It's like hipster is depicted as somebody like... The way that I read it, hipster is like a bad slang for saying someone is old and stuck with the old times and stuff. Now, while that might be the case, that's not a bad thing in my case. It's funny. One of my friends that I became friends with a few years ago, he was like, you know, you're a hipster, you know that? And I'm like, what's a hipster? And he's like, people who are stuck with the old times. And I was like, that's accurate. And it's like, I have no problem with that terminology. And he's like, you're the first person to actually be okay with being called a hipster. I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? I mean, I'm a hipster. And he's like, I cannot believe he agreed with me. I mean, seriously, you look at me, I'm playing PlayStation 2 games all the time on my other channel. And if it ain't that, it's playing older games that used to be on the PlayStation 2 like this one. So, in all honesty, terminology aside, I am a hipster. I do not care if you want to disagree with that or not. I am one. It's like, depending on how you look at it, yeah. There are some bad hipsters, but in my case, I'm probably a decent, if not good hipster. Perhaps. But with that being said, back to what I was saying before about this game. A lot of people, I know that whenever this came out, the HD version, mind you, a lot of people had some drawbacks from it. Obviously, it is, like, keep in mind, this game came out in the early, I want to say the early PlayStation 2 age. Like, it's not like as soon as it came out alongside with the PS2. No, it obviously came out a few years after the PS2. But it was one of the ones that kind of stuck true to its hardcore roots of sticking to the traditional RPG aspects. It's got some great stuff that makes it unique, like the way the combat works, where if you target an enemy weakness and stuff, you get an extra turn and stuff, and vice versa. But I guess it's probably because of how, like, you roam around, or, like, the menu options, or, like, having a hard time getting to point A to point B unless you have all the, if you talk to everybody and stuff like that. I can understand that, but that's just, like, the old time of RPGs. You have to talk to everybody in order to get an idea of where you're going to go. And some people will hate that. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but it's like, you have to enjoy some of the more minor stuff that you may not like in order to enjoy the bigger stuff that the game gives off. And Nocturne is one of them, I guess. But, yeah, a lot of people did not like this, I guess. But with the exception of me and a bunch of other people who are more than happy to see this come out. Especially with the fact that now we have the choice of Dante or Ryu. Which is weird. Yes, it's like, people are like, you bought all the DLCs. Yes, I bought all the DLCs. I love this game. You know, it's my favorite. Why would it not be on my channel if it's not one of my favorite games? It's like, I love it, I will purchase the DLC to prove a point. So Atlas, if you are watching this video, port the rest of the games. I want that so badly right now. So anyway, let's just go ahead and continue on. There's Hikawa right there.
Look who we have here. An unexpected actor making his way on stage. It's been a while since we last met, young man. Or should I say, demi-fiend. To be frank, I've never given you much thought. But it seems our paths were made to cross, even from the very start. I'll have you know, I accumulated enough Magatsuhi for creation the moment I destroyed the mantra.
That makes sense.
That's why I didn't bother stopping you from reaching the obelisk. Part of it was that I wanted to verify whether you were truly the demi-fiend. However, not only did you defeat my subordinates, but you single-handedly set the maiden free. The strength of the demi-fiend as written in the scripture of Miroku, it was beyond my expectations. Perhaps you might wish to cooperate in delivering Shijima to the world. Consider man's desire as a flame. When small, it is warm and comfortable. But the flame soon erupts into wildfire, devouring everything in its path and leaving only ashes in its wake. Mankind grew to covet such fire. We became dependent on its warmth and averted our eyes from its all-consuming nature. Rather than blaze a path of ruin, we should lay down our fires for the world's sake. By doing so, a life of repose would in turn be promised to us. What is desirable, what is undesirable? It is not man that makes the distinction. It is the world. Therefore, humans are best suited as its beacons. Lights that spin quietly, sometimes bright, sometimes dim, all pulsating in perfect harmony. This is the highest form of existence there can be. Do you not agree that the world should be ruled by serenity?
Okay, so this is another one of those path of reasons and stuff like that. Obviously, if we say, actually I do, that obviously means we unlock his ending. We say the second option, that obviously declines it altogether. So, of course we're going to decline him because of what he's been doing and how he's been going about it. But I will say one thing about his reason. His reason is more or less of like, everyone needs to be on the same page. Everyone has to be thinking of the same thing. One does not speak over its boundaries, but one can speak overly if it's for the cause. Obviously, he's for a main goal, which is to depict human nature. And on the one hand, he has a point, but the way he's been going about it, definitely not of that decor. So, at any rate though, guys, we're going to go ahead and just say, you're deluded.
So, you are a mere demon after all. I was wrong to think that you would understand my ideal. It is now time for us to part. I will not feel at ease until all this is over. Do you not sense something wicked in the air? Someone is scheming to ignite the ember that still glows within the remains of Gozu Tenno. I must not falter while others strive to establish their foolish reasons. It is I who will create the new world.
Yeah, he's nuts. He is just crazy with a capital C. Okay. Alright, we had enough fun with that one. Now, I think we gotta go back to Asuka. If I'm not mistaken, we go back to Asuka to talk to our hipster friend. I think we gotta go back and talk to him for a little bit and see what we can learn and figure out. Because I think that was all we could do, technically. But we'll see.
What's up? Find out anything interesting? I heard you can't get inside the Mantra HQ right now. Naturally, that has the mannequins all worried. Could be the work of former Mantra members, but I doubt they'd try anything without a leader. Which reminds me, I've heard talk about Futo Mimi as of late. Maybe those mannequins are up to something themselves.
So in other words, now we have to head over to Mansifu, or whatever the center of this place is called, and hear what he has to say. So yeah, we're just gonna... guess we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to that moment. Because the dungeon is kind of long, and unless I could think of something interesting to say, I don't really have anything else to say. So, I like the game, I like the gameplay, and Atlas needs to do more ports of the other games, such as Digital Deva Saga and Devil Summoner, because that would be very awesome. Actually, while I'm still talking about those games, technically I have beaten both of the first ones, the first parts, but I've never actually went and played the second one of Digital Deva Saga, and I technically played through halfway of Devil Summoner, but for some reason I stopped halfway through. I don't know why either. it's not that I lost interest in it, I just got preoccupied with other games that was coming out during that time. Because that was the time that I was like, as soon as I played through Nocturne, I became a big Exception fan of wanting to try out some of the other Shin Megami Tensei games that was created. And so, as I continued to look into the games, I continued playing them and stuff, and I was enjoying the ever-loving heck out of them. But I hadn't gotten past to start playing through the second of Digital Devil Saga, and like I said, I got halfway through Devil Summoner. Again, the series is awesome. And I actually recently looked up a YouTuber by the name of Gnarly, I believe. He does a lot of Shin Megami Tensei stuff, and I was like, wow, these other games actually sound really good. Most of them are on handheld, sadly, but gameplay looks solid, really, in all honesty. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go this way, though. Come on in, Daniel. Technically I am, but it's alright.
Okay. Well, I was just saying that me and Grover go to bed, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Why? What would you like for me to fix in the morning?
It'd be nice if you could fix a couple of hamburgers, one for me to eat for breakfast and then one to have for lunch.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just figured I'd ask.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, I love you.
Love you too. Oh boy, here we go. Time to see what's going up. Or down. Whatever the direction.
Everyone, listen to me. What I am about to say is critical to our future. Each one of you has worked hard for our peace, ever since we escaped from the mantra. But another power is being born that can potentially bring our efforts to naught. Yes, it's happening in Yoyogi. This evil power will take form at Yoyogi Park. Right now, it is but a mere shadow. However, when it takes form, it will have enough power to change the face of the world.
Yoyogi?
What evil? But we should not fear this. We have learned to work together. If we join forces, we will be able to fight this evil power. Let us work harder and prepare for that time. We will not fall to the power that is brewing in Yoyogi Park. The future is there for us to change. We will create our own path. There will be an end to our journey. A world where we are free from suffering. Yes, the world of mannequins will surely come.
Photomi has spoken. Of course. So now we gotta make our way into Yoyogi Park. Which we don't actually have that technically. But technically we can get there. We just gotta go to one of two locations. Either Shibuya or Shinjuku Medical Center. I do believe we can go to Shibuya and it would still take us to the same direction. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the sign that says that we should go there. Okay, where is that? A dark ceremony is being prepared, but something seems off. Okay, so that area is not ready. Okay. Technically there's a side quest that we could take, but apparently it's not set yet. So we'll just, see if we can't go to Yoyogi Park. Which I believe is over there. Yeah, the original place that we was gonna stop over and drop Pixie off. Okay. So let me see here now. The Lady of the Fountain's still sitting there, beautiful as a butterfly. You've been paying her plenty of visits. Yeah, naturally. I just can't get her out of my head. Poor guy. Now, I don't know if we can encounter it. I'm pretty sure this is where we'll meet our teacher again. I heard there were doing some pretty cruel things in Shinjuku Medical Center. Wasn't it operated by the Ring of Gia or something? It may not be on this side. It may be on the other side, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think it might be on the other side, probably. I swear, I've seen the communication tower somewhere. Whenever I look at it, for some reason, the name Hikawa flashes through my mind. Then I get this strange feeling like something terrible happened to me. But what? Okay. Why are the fairies occupying the construction site anyway? Is there a large amount of magashi stashed there or something? Oh, that's a good possibility. That's probably why Yoyogi Park is a threat to the mannequins. And that would make sense. Too many sixes. Can I just say that right now? There's too many of them. Maybe we can enter inside it. Let's see if we can't enter in it. Door's locked from the other side. Dadgummit! East side. The Isaki Tunnel? Wait, really? Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, that's right. Okay. I didn't even think of that. Huh. Yeah, technically we could go to the other side, couldn't we? Huh. Guess that's worth a shot, isn't it? Ah, this is cleared up now. Okay, interesting. Wonder if he set up shop now. It looks like he did. Let's see what he's got.
A customer. Ta-da!
Sorry, I've always wanted to say that. You remember me. I'm the mannequin that collects all sorts of junk. I've finally opened my own shop. Take your time and look around. Since you've helped me out before, I'll sell you a wholesale.
Welcome. Well...
Anything you got good? Oh, actually you do. You got some good ones. 2 physicals and 1 healing. Although I am low on cash. Daggum.
What do you want?
Let's see, what have I got? Definitely don't want to sell that. I mean, it might come in handy later on, but... I could probably use that too. I don't really have anything that I could sell at the moment.
What do you want? I'll do it!
I'll probably come back later and buy some of that. Especially once I get some more money out. For the time being right now, we do want to try to make our way into Osaka Tunnel, I guess. Is where we need to head. Wherever that's at. it looks like we can proceed. Nice. Wow, there's a lot to explore, though. Daggum. Ah, so this is a socket tunnel. Interesting. I don't like how that looks. No response from the mannequin. Yeah, something tells me I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to fight that guy again. Actually, we didn't fight him before, but I'm just saying. We're gonna have to fight him. So, yay for us, I guess? Follow the blood trail that will lead us to our ultimate doom, I guess? Oh, there's another body. Oh, wow. It Doc. There we go. Makes it easier to get around now. You're still alive. Just a while back, Shikaki went to Yo-Yo-Gi. Thank goodness it was Doc. Yeah, thank goodness you're still alive. Ooh, a new one. Let's see if we can't talk to you. You wish me to join your ranks? Well, yeah, I might as well. Okay, maybe this will help. Let's see. There we go. We've attained a new demon now. Because my ranks was starting to dwindle a little bit. Not gonna lie. They were getting a little bit small. And oh boy, we got more of this stuff to deal with. Oh, for the love of gosh. This red mist is definitely not helpful. Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, okay. For a second there I was like, there's nothing here. Oh, well, there's something here. Oh, not much, but it's fine. Oh dear. Oh dear! This could prove a problem. Unless they get dumb. There we go. Light ball. Nice. Okay, so even whenever this goes dim, we still have some light. That's good. Oh boy, what did it do? Oh, of course! It made everyone freaking mute. Oh gosh, and I don't have any more, do I? No, I don't. Dadgummit, I hate these traps. Hate them with a passion. Thankfully, though, I do have some demons that can still heal, so that's good something. That's still good. Okay, which... Oh, wait. Okay, that's... This way? Okay, this way. There's no items, so that's good. We're practically out of here now. That did not take long at all. Which is good. Because in all honesty, with everyone being muted, I don't think this would be a good idea to enter in Yo-Yo-Gi Park. It's not a good idea to enter Yo-Yo-Gi Park without any spells, just in case. Alright. So let's see. Okay, that's a dead end. Don't know why that splits off there. But whatever. But alright, now we can make our way here. Yes, everything makes sense now. Mayday, mayday! Everyone here has been brainwashed! Brainwashed how? A ferocious-looking mannequin walked into the construction site. He locked the door too, so the fairies that were outside are in a panic. Ah, okay. That's what you meant. They weren't brainwashed, it's just now they don't know what to do. Okay, oh, there's a room here. Wait a moment. Before I go in there, I might want to try to find a save station. Because I get a funny feeling I know where that room leads. Aha, there's a save station. I knew there would be one on the other side. God damn that Shakahigi, that human in the southern room is one of his lackeys, I bet. Nope, I know who she's referring to. Come on, there we go. Okay, now we have access to the Amala, the save terminal in this one, which means we can teleport to a different location, get our party fixed up, and everything, and then we can go to the other side. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. In the next episode, we're about to make a big shift. That big shift is going to be towards the ultimate goal of the ending. So, anyway, guys, until then, I'll see you in the next episode. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you guys then.